Ailin Perez taking on Hailey Cowan, -135 for Hailey Cowan and +135 for Perez. Over-under set at 2.5 rounds, -180 for the over, +180 for the under. Ailin Perez with the loss in her debut. You going to give her a shot in this one?
I think I will, honestly, just because, she's the underdog. Hailey Cowan, on the contender series, gets a split decision win. So it's not like she's out there looking like a world beater by any means. Um, Perez, I think she has the ability to get takedown. She is a strong girl for the division, has knockouts on her record, can strike. She's well rounded. And Cowan, coming down to it, is a well rounded fighter as well. I just think the competition may be a little more stiff for Perez. I think Perez, got that first UFC debut fight out of her way. Now Cowan's got to come in and try to make her debut. Um, I think as the underdog, though, I would take a chance on Perez just from what we've seen. I don't think Cowan's in her highlights and in her past fights, especially on the contender series, like she had some good moments. She looked good, but she's not going to go out there and dominate girls by any means. And if you're not going to go out there and you're not a for sure win in my book, and you don't have the necessary tools to go out there and just be better than Ailin Perez everywhere, I'm definitely going to take the underdog at +134 on BetOpenly. I think that's decent value for a girl who has the pressure off of her back now. She's not making her debut anymore. She can just relax, go out there and fight. And then Cowan, on the other hand, does have some nerves. When you're under the bright lights for the first time in your career here in the UFC, give me Perez for the pick as the dog.
Yeah. Again, I gotta agree with you. She's gonna want to get the fight to the ground, and Hailey Cowan doesn't necessarily thrive on the ground. She can get controlled, and she got controlled in her fight on the contender series in the second round there. And then the third round was kind of back and forth. She gets the split decision win and the contract. She's kind of like an athlete, a strong athlete that probably learns pretty quickly and was able to pick up mixed martial arts, got into it, and has had a pretty good career. But overall, she's got 2 submission losses. Those are her losses in her first professional fight to Victoria Leonardo, and then 2.5 years ago in LFA, got guillotine choked. For Perez, she's pretty much fighting cans on the regional scene, comes into the UFC 7-1, loses her debut to Stephanie Egger. Gets subbed by her. Not necessarily anything to hang her head over. Egger's got great jiu-jitsu. But Perez showed a good amount of stuff in that fight. She showed that she can wrestle with girls that are, Stephanie Egger is a pretty solid 135er.
Yeah.
She's got pretty wild striking. Perez does on the feet. It's more so like, I don't know, like something to dress up a takedown. Like she wants to just throw at you, like kind of distract you and then get in on you and get some trips. That's mainly where her takedowns come. She's not like a shoot a double A kind of girl. It's more so get a hold of you, get a trip, get you to the ground, land some ground and pound, all that kind of good stuff. We'll see if she can do it with Hailey Cowan, though. She's a strong girl. So, it's 2 strong girls going at it. I think it's probably dog or pass if you're going to bet it.
Right.
If you're laying the chalk on Cowan, I could see why, but making her debut, it's a little tough, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think it's dog or pass.